Hey everybody, good afternoon and happy holidays. This is Mr. Carlsbad Real Estate, and today we're going to be showing you what $950,000 gets you in today's market here in Carlsbad. So let's dive into it, guys, and take a look. So right off the bat, 950K in Carlsbad. There are options out there for sure, but we're going to be focusing on townhomes and condos. That's really what that's going to get you. A single family home in Carlsbad, really the starting price for that is around $1.2 million dollars. So not quite enough. Every now and then there'll be something that comes up that is a single family home, but if it's really below that point, we're really talking about something that is going to be a fixer-upper or has some sort of an issue with it. So for 950K, unless you were trying to get into a fixer-upper, which if you are a primary buyer, um, that's going to be a bit more challenging. Most conventionally financed options do not allow for certain livability conditions to be an issue. So if there was a house that was 950K, it would probably that had those kind of issues, it probably wouldn't pass the standard for conditions that a conventionally financed offer would not work for that. So, having said that, let's take a look at the options that are available in the 950K threshold in Carlsbad right now. So, let's dive in, guys. Let me share my screen here. Here we go. All right. Yes, this is my MLS here. And what we can see, guys, is that there are 72 listings around Carlsbad here up to 950K. And currently about 20 of them are pending or under contract, meaning they've accepted an offer. They're in escrow right now. And those are the ones that you see here in blue. So these are properties that have accepted an offer. So definitely options, as you guys can see, basically all over Carlsbad, Aviera here, Brizzy Ranch, La Costa here, even some options closer to the village here in the water, but fewer, right? Um, as we get closer to the village, and then Calavera Hills, which is a great neighborhood as well. Some options here. So definitely some stuff to choose from. And I went ahead and picked just 10 from around Carlsbad that we can show you guys of varying styles and price points. So let's start here. Well, actually, yes, let's start here. So this is the what 550K, or I'm sorry, $515,000 we're looking at in Carlsbad right now on Quail Place, and this is in Aviera, La Costa area. So let's take a look here. Um, just a little one bedroom, very small, 575 square feet. But it is really clean, as you can see. Um, Looks like you have a little yard area, which is not too bad. And you get a private garage, which is pretty good. Um, Little community pool, volleyball. So not bad at all. Pretty simple HOA dues there, 360, very affordable. And so that's the first one off of Quail Place there, guys. So now let's jump over to Pirinos, this one here. So this one is definitely the Costa area, and you are actually on the golf course over there. So for any golfers, this maybe could be an option for you. Actually has three bedrooms, two baths, 1,593 square feet. So decent size, and looks like they are asking 799 for this one. So let's take a look at it. Love the high ceilings. That's always a plus, and you get some natural light with those windows there. Very nice little dining area. Okay, so it's a little dated in the kitchen here, but very good condition. You have a wet bar there. Bathroom's a bit dated. Laundry in the unit, that's plus. Not sure what that is. Looks like you just go right on out to the golf course there. And they have a pool as well. So that is what we're looking at for 800 right now over in La Costa. And let's see what other ones we got. All right, so this would be the top of the budget here, right? 950K. So again, La Costa area, Vista Grande here, Sea Point Tennis Club. So another three bedroom, a little smaller than the last one, two bath. Let's check this one out. Excuse me, guys. So nice living room there with the fireplace. Oh, sure, I know this community. It's very nice. Little dated, but looks like it's in good condition. So they're using that third bedroom, it looks like, as an office. So that's cool. Laundry in the units. Nice sort of private viewing deck area there. That's nice. It's probably very quiet. That's a really nice building. So those are going for 950K. And let's kind of switch gears here. So one thing you'll notice is you know, I would say that generally speaking, the closer you get to the water, the ocean, the village, walkability locations, you're going to find smaller um, units in this price range, and they may be turnkey, but they're going to be smaller. But you're going to have the location be more central to the village or restaurants, walkability, the beaches, so all that stuff. So that's kind of the trade-off that you'll find, I would say, generally speaking, in Carlsbad. Um, so here we have Caminito Madrigal. These are really great. They're positioned up on a hill across from Palomar Airport. And these are like little, um, I would say they're like townhomes. Um, I actually almost bought one of these myself. They're really cool. They have high ceilings, and then where they're all situated, they usually all have a pretty good ocean view. So this one does look a little dated, um, just from the photos here, but again, they have good floor plans. Um, Nice kitchen in here. Okay. So this is definitely a little dated, but good condition. They do come with a private garage there. It's a nice community. This one I can't tell if it has an ocean view or not, but a lot of the units in this complex generally do, because they sit up much higher in that little neighborhood there. So very, very nice area. Also going for 950, but you do see it is much smaller than the other ones. So 1180, two bedroom, three bath. But you're very close to a lot of stuff there. Here's another one on Madrid Marigold Court, excuse me. So this is going for 860, a little bigger than the last one. Again, it's a little dated, but good condition. Now let's jump over to Cowpatty Circle here. These are great location, right off the Agua Hedionda Lagoon, overlooking Tamarack Beach. Um, well, not overlooking it, but right around Tamarack Beach, as you can see there, and that's the lagoon. Walkability to, the village, pretty good. Great location in terms of being central. Only downside to these is you probably will get, some traffic, around the area. This particular building I'm very familiar with. It's a bit older, but there are some really nice units in there. So let's take a look at this one. Asking 875, 1253 square feet. So it looks like they've done a pretty good job with this unit. Definitely made some updates. So they have a partial ocean view or a peekaboo, looks like. Pretty nice. Yeah, they definitely made some upgrades here. That might be a little bit more dated. But yeah, this location's very, very good. And it looks like you have like a loft. I don't know if they're counting that as one of the bedrooms. That can always be a little tricky. Um, let's see if that's what they're doing. So it is a upper level end unit. Those are always nice. You get a little bit more privacy. And let's see. So you get two private garages, which is a bonus. So it's two bedrooms and the loft. So that is kind of cool. Because you're getting like a bonus space with the loft there. So pretty cool. HOA dues 594, not too bad. Uh, this is one we'll jump to now. So this is on the other side of the village. Again, what you'll find is a lot of the stuff in the village is a little close to the freeway. Um, this one on Cowpatty is a little farther than it looks, so it's not too bad, but there is also, some trains that run through town, a surf liner. So you would get some noise from that, I would imagine. But not too bad. I'm not too far from there myself, and the train we kind of hear it in the distance, but it's actually more of a nice thing to hear every so often, but it's not like loud or anything. So this one here on Jefferson, this is on the other side of the village in Carlsbad. Again, yeah, walkability, very, very good. A lot of restaurants, shops, dining. Basically, you can get to the whole village from here, a couple blocks. So let's check this one out. Two beds, two baths. Okay, so it looks like they did some virtual staging there. Kitchen looks really upgraded, pretty nice. Nice sink there. So again, smaller unit, like we talked about, right, guys? In with the location closer to the water in the village, smaller, but it looks like it's pretty well taken care of. So that's kind of interesting. With the bedroom, you have the higher ceiling like that. Okay, so that's nice. Can't tell what you're looking out through that window. Private garage as well, pool, and that's the Barraquitos Lagoon there. So right across the way there, that's Oceanside. So very nice, very good area. Overall, I'd say it's pretty good. All right, guys. So that is some of what's available in the 950K price range around town in Carlsbad. I hope you enjoyed our little tour here, and this was informative for you. If you are looking for properties in Carlsbad, please feel free to reach out to me. Again, I'm Mr. Carlsbad, Aris Anagnos, EXP Luxury. And we do have off-market properties available as well. If you'd like to get any of those, just reach out and say off-market to us, and you can reach us through anything on social media, Mr. Carlsbad, and just send us a friendly hello. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and appreciate you watching.